If you're interested in supporting Perilous storytelling, why not check out the Folk and Dagger campaign shirt? Link in the description or go to pleasestopshopping.com for more details.
Welcome one and all to Perilous Storytelling. Last time the lads solved a murder mystery probably, and now they have to face one of my greatest fears. Turn-based combat. Let's cause some damage, but not, so much damage that the boat sinks. I don't think that Captain Chad Randy pays for boat insurance.
David rolled a crit fail while you were doing the intro,
I know,
and I feel like that's a bad omen.
I rolled a G4. It's a D4.
I rolled a D4.
I know.
I was testing out the dice to make sure it works, and I just rolled a crit. So, this is going to be a fucking ride.
All right.
And fuck Final Fantasy for inventing turn-based combat.
I agree.
Shout out to Square Enix.
Shout out to Squaresoft.
Square?
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Are you not gamer enough?
Not a true Kingdom Hearts fan.
This is not the regular podcast, guys. We got to do the fucking D&D.
All right. Willa, you guys discovered last time that Willa Kirkpatrick was actually the big murder, and you have confronted her. She has slunk and snaked her way through the pneumatic tubes that kind of go to each of the rooms in the ship that speak to the passengers, and she slunk through with 3 of her water elementals. You have just confronted her, and she's about to absolutely fuck your shit up. David, roll a d20 for me. Roll a dex saving throw.
Oh, a dex saving throw? Why didn't you say
roll a
that
dex.
first,
Sorry,
buddy?
I was trying to remember.
You silly fucking bitch. Oh,
Same
God.
thing.
Same thing.
I rolled an 11.
She all 3 of the water elementals attached to her like a suit of living armor, and then they fucking push you aside. They grab you with grabby wet hands, and she throws you aside towards Kennick, and then smashes her way out of the window like guns akimbo style, but more like water akimbo style, and pops her way out of the window out onto the deck of the ship.
Oh, God.
She takes one of her hands, motions, because you guys are in the captain's quarters, which, is above the deck of the ship. I just want to make that clear. She takes one of her hands with the water globe around it, and it turns into a bigger hand, and then it points at Brick House, and then it does one of those hand-waving gestures from a martial arts movie.
Oh, like, come at me?
Like, come at me, bro.
And then
Should we roll for initiative?
Yeah, and then the water elementals, they slink off of her and jump up behind her. Essentially, you guys have a height advantage right now. Not an incredibly smart move from Willa Kirkpatrick, water elementalist.
I like your breast. Should I just start flinging firebombs now?
We're gonna do turn order. She's gonna have. I won't do element of surprise because you guys did confront her, but I will start the turn order.
Do we need to roll initiative? Or?
Yes, roll for initiative.
Okay. I got a fat 18.
Nice. Turn order is working properly.
Oh, no! Fat 1.
All right, guys, I'm real tired. I didn't get any sleep, remember?
Kennick just immediately passes out.
Just starts fucking sleeping on the job.
Rolling for my boys here.
All right.
A good old 10. You know what they say about the 10? That's
Modest.
the middle. It's modest.
Modest 10.
Modest 10.
So, checking my stat sheet for the Chad water balls and
the water balls of Chad.
Chad water balls.
And one of them takes a defensive posture. It spreads out across 3 squares and creates kind of a wall in front of the other 2.
Brendan? What's that in size?
That's 5 feet per square. So 5 meters per. Is it 5 meters or 5
meters? It is.
How?
I thought it was all right, never mind.
No, it's 5 meters per, I think.
Yeah, I thought it was 5 meters per. It's 5 feet per. It's 5 feet per.
Yeah,
so
5 meters
feet.
is fucking
5 meters
far.
is-
Yeah, 5 meters
I was
would
going
be
to say
a
this
lot.
is a giant ship.
Yeah. So it spreads out and kind of creates a wall in front of Willa here. Defensive posture.
Is it her back? Or
Yeah,
her
well,
front?
I'll turn her around for you. I will turn her character around for you. There we go.
I was so confused until the token was facing the exact right way.
This is great listening.
Yep. The water elemental that has the orange token, the first one to move, has created a 15 feet wall in front of Willa and the other 2 elementals, kind of right where you guys are. It is now David's turn.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know what I'm gonna do because I don't think I can hurt water.
So you can attack.
always try.
I will be merciful and say that you have water has advantage against water elementals have advantage against physical attacks, meaning that if you roll, you have to take a disadvantage against physical attacks. Basically, if you roll an attack roll, you will take the lower number against a water elemental, although not directly against Willa.
Okay. If I use Hunter, wait. So what is Hunter's mark again? You choose a creature you can see. Is Willa a creature?
Yeah, you could say she's very creaturey.
Okay.
Women.
Jesus.
If I mark her as my query, how long is that going to last?
Duration 1 hour.
1 hour.
So
Oh,
it lasts essentially the encounter.
Okay. So is that like all my turn to do that?
It is a bonus action, so no, it does not count as your turn. So
well-
essentially, you still get movement, you still get combat. It's just a bonus action. You can use it before or after any of those.
Okay.
It's like a magic card in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay, radical, brother. So I use Hunter's Mark on Willow, whatever.
Willa?
Willa,
Okay, I'll mark her.
Okay. How fucking powerful is Sad Machine with his bow? Like, can I just because it's fucking water, right?
I
Or
mean,
is it
you
like
could try to
goo
whip
water?
through you could try to whip through the water. It's
Can I-
it's an elemental, so it's magically bound water.
What does that mean? It's slimier?
You're breaking the magical binding.
But does
David,
that
have you
mean
ever
it's
played an
slimy?
RPG
Wait.
video game where water is alive?
How?
I know you play JRPGs. I know you've seen slimes.
I've seen slimes, but they're not slimes. They're fucking water.
Think of them with the consistency of slimes.
But that's cheating. That's not how water is. Who the fuck put
David, I'm gonna
molasses
punch
into
you
water?
next time I see you in real life.
No, what the fuck? Who the
Why is the water constituted as a solid?
All right,
This is a
David, do you
flaw.
want to attack
Yeah.
so that
What's the
this is
coefficient
combat.
of the surface?
Roll your
Yeah,
attack roll.
Okay, I'm
And
gonna-
quite frankly, how
I'm gonna
hot is
use-
it outside?
I'm gonna use my longbow. I'm gonna go right next to. Is there like a window or something that I can shoot
So
from?
essentially, if you're sitting, Avery and Brick
on
are
the deck?
actually.
yeah,
yeah,
what
they're-
are we on?
We're on
You
the
guys
deck.
are on the captain's
We're in the
quarters
captain's
right now.
quarters.
Well, we're in the captain's quarters, overlooking the deck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so you
okay.
have to leave
She's
the
broken
captain's
through
quarters.
a window, David.
How tall is the
Oh, you're fair.
the fucking
fair.
wall of water? By the way,
It covers her. It basically is
Straight up
covering her
covers
head to
her?
toe. Yeah.
Okay,
It
well,
goes
I'm-
up about 8
like
feet.
our height advantage doesn't let us just shoot over it.
No,
Okay.
it's very it's so essentially
curved.
it covers her. It's like a curved Samsung television. It's the Samsung
Oh,
television of
okay.
water elementals.
Okay. Can I watch movies on that?
No, you can't.
So
But if you shoot through with enough force, you might be able to get an arrow through.
that's what I'm gonna try because Sad Machine has my brain, and in his head he also thinks that water doesn't become molasses just because it's elemental. So he's gonna attack it dead on with the longbow.
Okay.
At Willa.
Roll for your attack roll.
Okie dokie.
Take a disadvantage. So 11.
11.
Okay, you knock back your bow and fire your arrow true. It sticks directly into the water elemental and piddles down to the bottom of it. It's almost like it's laughing at you.
I don't think we can hurt these guys.
This water elemental here, this one that I've marked red that is directly behind Willa, moves up next to her, and then it attempts its transformation ability and it fails. That was its action. It is now Brickhouse's turn.
Oh boy.
If she is lucky, the sea will swallow her before I do.
Excuse me?
Excuse me? Pardon me?
I'm jumping out to go towards her.
Roll a d20. Roll athletics.
Yes, master.
Oh, I don't like
Athletics
that.
or acrobatics, you can choose. Where
14.
are you landing?
As close to her as possible.
Do you want to show me where you land? Right there.
Behind her?
Jump over her?
Over the wall?
Are you going to try to attempt to jump over the wall of water?
I want to attempt to jump the wall.
Okay, give me a sec. Give me a goddamn sec. Okay. You
Oh no.
You sit back and you say, "This is a good idea." I can feel it emanating from your character's body. And he stands back and tries to do just this running leap out of the captain's quarters, same as Willa did. And you make it, and then you immediately fall in front of the wall of water right here.
So he hits the water and just bounces.
He smashes face first his whole armor into the water elemental, and then bounces back onto the ground. But you're not knocked prone.
Oh God.
The wall is weakened, friends.
I have a question.
Yes.
Did I hurt the water
No.
elemental at all? Okay, I didn't. Okay. I wasn't sure.
All right, this water elemental has realized that there is prey. It also attempts its transformation ability. Okay, it fails.
That's the last of the 3A water elementals, right?
Yes, so now it is Avery's turn.
It's my turn?
It's Bird's turn.
Okay. Well, what I'm thinking is, I'm thinking I don't know how to fight water other than to make it not water anymore. Like Kennick would with his fire hands, but I don't have that. What I do have is 2 flasks of oil, a tinderbox, and my rapier. Can I put oil all over my rapier, light it on fire, and try and jump the wall?
I'll let you do survival. I will let you do your movement action. I will let you put oil on your sword as your action, and then you will have your movement action. But that will be a whole action if you put oil on your rapier.
Okay. So I put oil on my rapier and I try and jump it.
Yep. Roll. Do you want to light it on fire? Because I'll just let it be until combat ends. If you want to basically start the fire, roll a survival check for me. Yeah, you fucking one.
I rolled a 21.
Oh shit.
You light it. You not only you drip your rapier in oil from one of the flasks. You essentially take the oil from your flask and drown your sword in it, and you take a match from your tinderbox and light it aflame. Somehow, astoundingly, not only does it spark a light, but it is a burning blaze. You get a +1 fire damage to your weapon, and they will no longer be disadvantaged against your attacks. And then roll acrobatics or athletics. I'll let you pick. Technically acrobatics, but it's fine either way.
22.
You jump out the window after Brick House, not only jumping out of the window.
Do I vault off of his head?
Yeah, you Goomba stomp his head without hurting him and land right next to him. But
I don't jump the wall with a 22?
You did a sick 450 flip.
A 450? That's
where are you trying?
unheard of.
Wait, where are you?
I'm trying to jump the wall. I'm trying to get behind her.
Okay, you do a sick 450 flip and land right behind Willa.
Okay,
Wouldn't
great.
a 450 flip make him like at an angle where he would fuck up his...
He's
a bird.
He's a bird.
I'll land
Oh,
diagonally.
he's a bird.
No,
Yeah.
I want to land directly behind her.
Okay.
I hit
Willa-
a flap in midair.
Oh,
Willa
sick.
has noticed this intrusion in her personal space.
Amazed if she
Let me
didn't.
make sure. Hey, give me 1 minute to check your character sheet to make sure you can't do something fucking epic here.
So fucking epic.
That's
wanna
cheating.
That is cheating. Fuck.
You can actually use your bonus action to dash, disengage, or hide still.
Oh, shit. I want to... Ooh.
Yep. So you can dash, disengage, or hide.
What did each of those do specifically?
Dash is like basically get another movement action. Disengage is to fully get yourself away from combat, and then hide is hide, find something, the nearest thing, and then
I want to do a dash backward again. I flip and I wind up on the banister by the wheel, standing above her.
hell yeah! Dun, dun, dun. What's the? I was gonna sing the football song, but what's the? I was
picturing the Pirates of the Caribbean theme.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
was trying to remember that, but I could only remember dun 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 dun.
Well, that was almost it.
It's football. Willa is now fighting, and she has noticed that you are the greatest threat to her.
Oh, boy.
bird. Yep. She has
there it
decided.
is.
Oh, this
turn
this
around.
small feathered child is going to get these hands. I'm gonna roll a d20. She rubs her hands together, and high pressurized water streams out of her hands towards you. However, she's kind of miscalculated and just above your head. You can feel
She's used to fighting men.
you can feel the power of the water pressure as it brushes past your hood.
Does it knock
But
my
she
head
has
off?
missed. Yeah, knocks your hood off, but she has missed. Yeah, it is a beefy attack. Kennick, it is now your turn to attack.
Oh, Kennick, I've distracted her.
I mean, this kind of sucks because now there are like 2 people in my way of my fire hand, so I don't really want to use that.
What is the range of your fire hands? How am I still in the way?
It's conical.
A cone. It's a cone.
I know it's a cone, but how far?
It's
because I'm very far from you. And Brick's
now
resilient.
remember, Kennick, that any magical damage you do will still, it won't be at an advantage, but it won't be at a disadvantage either.
Oh, okay.
Also, please remember that you can walk down the stairs onto the deck before firing your cone.
And you have enough moves to just do that.
Yeah,
really?
You can just walk through. You can walk out of.
Why is everybody jumping out of the window?
The fucking sick, dude.
Because it's fucking sick.
I'm wrapped up in the adventure.
I didn't jump.
I could just hold up. Do I get any height advantage? Like a bit for my
Are you
gonna
blast?
Are you height advantage or
like
you're gonna fucking land it straight on Mandy?
If you try to Eldritch Blast, the wall is still covering Willa. So the height, it's about the captain's quarters is about, I'd say, 6-7 foot up in the air, but the angle isn't just right. The wall of water still covers her.
Can I like make it to that square there?
Let me see. 1 square, 2 square, 3 square. Yes, that's 15 feet. You can.
Okay, I'm gonna move there then. And then I am going to, I guess, use burning hands in like a diagonal, I guess, across
toward Willa.
Willa.
Yeah, I have burning hands up. I'll have to take half damage if I make a successful throw. So regardless, it'll hit.
Okay. So do you want me to cast
it?
But
it'll use up one of your spell slots. But yeah, cast it.
Ooh, crit.
Nice. Fuck yeah. I'll have to make a dex saving throw on all 3. This one takes half damage. This one takes full damage. This one takes full damage. And this one Willa takes half damage. So,
okay.
Yeah, this one's dead. This one, basically, the one to the right of Willa is dead. The wall is also screaming in agony as it is purified beyond the deep. And then this one is like, oh God, yeah, it's time for me to go. My people need me, but it is somehow still alive. And Willa is incredibly singed from the burning fires of hell that have emitted from your hands.
All right, can I do my pseudo dragon now?
Yes.
Okay, I want my pseudo dragon to grab the small knife out of my backpack and fly over the top of Willa, get as high as it possibly can, and then just drop it.
Okay, roll a d20 to drop the fucking knife.
Okay.
What the fuck is this? Tom and Jerry ass. Oh my god.
I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1. Okay, all right. So your pseudo dragon takes the knife and it tries to understand your commands. It looks at you, it looks at the knife. It looks at you, it looks at the knife. It puts it in its mouth, flies over to the water and drops it in the water.
No!
Right.
Take that out of your inventory, Kennick.
Yep, that's gone.
Oh god.
No.
It just decides,
Amber.
yeah, this is right. This is all right.
Gosh,
right.
Maybe you are an omelet.
Sad Machine, it is now your turn. Combat has restarted. Nuked to it. I have now realized I should not have nerfed this encounter. I should have made it harder.
So, Sad Machine sees that there's only one water elemental left, and he remembers his plan earlier about just drinking the water, and he thinks like, how can we get a bunch of mouths to drink water? Bugs, cockroaches. He plays the song. He summons the cockroaches and he sends them to drink the water.
Okay, roll a d20 for me.
Can water elementals drink water?
Roll a d20 for me.
Yeah, okay. 13.
Okay, give me a second.
I meant cockroaches. Can cockroaches drink water?
Your cockroaches swarm towards the water elemental, attempting to drink from it, and it starts just grabbing them and sucking them into its fold. It is now filled with cockroaches and magical energy.
Is it healed?
No.
It is healed by 1 point.
Good going, sad machine.
My cockroaches.
Should have let me keep those fucking roaches.
It has sucked the magical energy out of your roach horde.
Remove the roaches from your backpack.
Wait, did it eat all my cockroaches?
You summoned your swarm. It has sucked your swarm into it.
The whole swarm is dead?
It's
Or
not.
is it
Well, it
just
was already
drowning?
dead.
Well,
It just no. They're still like fine. It just ate the magical energy from them.
also, now they're just perfectly preserved and wet.
Yeah, they're perfectly preserved wet cockroaches. I'll need you to write that in your inventory when you claim them,
What
please.
the fuck? Why wet? You gonna make me dry them off?
Yes,
With a fucking
one by
paper towel?
one.
Put them in a fucking rice bag so they stop being
That'll be one
wet?
action in combat if you decide to do it then.
Oh my god.
Per one cockroach.
All
All right,
well,
Brick, it is now your turn.
God, Brick.
Willa's right there, Brick.
She's facing the wrong way as well.
Oh, she is. She's got her back. You turned.
I approach her to attack.
Oh god. You could just grab her and break her in half, honestly. Like, fuck it. Do we need her to be alive? I don't think so.
This is an important question you should decide on.
Do any of us want Illa alive?
I'm just thinking, like,
Do
if
we need
we're
her
like,
alive?
oh yes, we found out who murdered this person. It's this in half lady.
It's this puddle of blood and bones.
I mean, do we need her? I mean,
I attack with a longsword.
Oh god.
Oh no!
Jesus
It's a crit.
All right, Brick,
It's a crit.
you ready? You ready your longsword at your waist, your hilt on your hip, and in one deft stroke, you cleave her head from her shoulders, and it pops high into the sky, a fountain of blood spraying from the stump that was once her neck. She
I
falls.
angle my head up to receive the blood spray.
She falls
Fuck.
dead to the ground, and the other water elemental dissipates into the ground. You
I
have
warned you I would
killed
swallow you before the sea.
So glad you
Willa
nerfed this
Kirkpatrick.
fucking encounter.
You have killed Willa Kirkpatrick. You have murdered her, as she has murdered many before.
Sad
Everybody,
Machine runs immediately towards the water puddle and tries and just cries with all his cockroaches in his hands.
I roll strength to lug her body into the ocean.
okay.
Oh God.
No.
Wait, what did you do?
Goodbye, clues.
I
don't give a
think-
fuck.
I think Brick House just made it so that we're gonna have to perform a mutiny to survive on this voyage.
What did he do?
Because
We just murdered someone
You
and then
just
got rid of
took-
the evidence.
the water elementalist's body and threw it into the incredibly large body of water.
Why?
As you throw her
Why?
body into the ocean, it hits with a wet thud and dissipates into the ocean.
My work is done.
Not sinks. Her body dissipates into the ocean.
I don't understand elementals. My work is done.
You fucking killed us.
There is no noise. There is not but a sound.
There's
You
just
defeated
Sad
her.
Machine crying. My bugs are wet.
But now her body is gone, with no clues as to the what or why. The combat encounter is over, and you all are on the deck of the ship.
Anybody got a net?
She's water now, Kinnick. What are you gonna catch?
Perhaps there were more clues in her room.
Watches.
Oh God, Brick.
Oh god.
Captain
All right.
Chad Randy has awoken from his slumber. Well, actually, no. He was.
He was in the what?
He was in his room. Yeah.
He was just having a good sleep.
I began vibrating
Captain-
to detect
Captain
evil.
Chad Randy, who was just kind of chilling in the. He was counting the beans in the bean hold. comes up from the bottom of the ship to look at you four as the crew is right behind him carrying torches. Captain Chad Randy looks at you four and says, "What?"
Bird quickly flicks his rapier to get the fire off of it and sheaths it again, and then points at Sad Machine.
I'm still crying.
I put my hands in my pocket to show that to try and show that they're not glowing.
One question, darlings. Why is the deck of my ship on fire, and why is there water everywhere?
I point my other finger at Kinnick.
I put my hands up and then quickly put them back in my pocket.
I'm using my clothes to dry out my bugs.
Crying. Your tears are making them wet all over again.
Oh, God.
Did you at least catch the murderer?
Define catch.
Did you non-lethally take them down so that we may interrogate why they were murdering passengers on my ship? Or did you do the adventurer thing?
I mean, based on what
they
you're
were
seeing,
incapable of life.
What did you say?
They could only receive death in that state.
Say they were incapable of... Yeah, you know what?
She resisted when we went to question her, and she chose the sea.
Captain Chad Randy throws his hands up in the air. Okay, well, as long as there's no more murders on my ship, I guess that's fine. I'll just let... I'm gonna go back to my room, bros. And he just heads up to the captain's deck and he just closes the door behind him. You hear an incredibly audible, like almost unnaturally audible from behind the door.
It's because he did it into the gramophone.
Echoes throughout the ship.
I'm playing the funeral song on my celestial synth keyboard. You know, the one.
Gabblegoose, first mate Gabblegoose pops out and says, "So, I guess that's that. Oh, okay. You guys got her, right?"
Her? You knew who it was?
Well, I was watching out of the door.
Oh, so you know that we got her then?
Kinnick, we solved the murder. What are you doing?
Yeah.
We didn't go to anyone. We solved the murder by fucking pure chance. And nobody else was around. It was just us. We're the only ones who knew.
Kinnick, why are you trying to make us suspicious?
What?
Well,
Kinnick, we've got enough problems on this ship right now without you fucking things up further.
Well, I'm glad that you guys did that. I guess if you just want to kind of chill for the rest of the voyage, it's only going to be a couple days, and then we're going to make it to Carn, and then I'll tell you guys about kind of what you got to do when you get there. I have the dossiers ready.
Hey, do you know anyone I could buy a knife from? Kind of lost mine.
It's a ship.
Somebody's.
Why would
a knife.
Why would a ship have a market? Well, why would a small ship have a market? Well, why would a small passenger ship have a market?
I'm just looking to barter with someone. Doesn't have to be a market.
Well, there's that weird curios merchant if you want to talk to him, but that's up to you, I guess. Do you guys want to rest until morning then, now that the mystery has been solved?
Yes. What else do we have to do?
Yeah, pretty much.
Mystery is solved.
I want to scrounge around for suspicious water on the deck. I was really expecting more trouble to come from Brick getting rid of the murderer's body.
You want to search the deck, maybe? Maybe you want to take a look around real quick.
I vibrate to detect evil.
You don't detect any evil.
I vibrate to detect Fey energy.
You don't detect Fey energy except coming from Sad Machine.
I'm out of ideas. I go to the captain's quarters.
Okay.
Can I?
What's the captain's quarters?
Can I get Ember to fly up as far as they can to survey the area, see if I can see anything suspicious?
Yeah, roll a d20.
Are you just trying to find your knife?
Ember's gonna dive into the ocean and vanish forever.
16.
Ember pops up, flies above the ship, still keeping pace with it as it's slowly moving throughout the sea. Because they didn't set anchor for some reason. Just kidding, they set anchor. I forgot how ships work. I'm not a goddamn sailor.
Wait, hold up, sir. Okay, never mind.
He pops up into the sky to survey the deck of the ship, and he sees a small glimmer coming from basically where Willa was standing, tucked right into the planks of the ship's deck, right where she was. It looks like it had something had fallen and crammed itself right between the two wooden planks.
Okay. And I assume Ember tells me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Can I go over to it and inspect it and roll Arcana to like see if there's anything magical about it? Sweet.
Mm-hmm. You can
10.
tell that there is a small. It's a magical signature of some sorts, but you can't tell what it is. There's no just there. It seems as though there might have been magics, or it was a conduit to magics, but it's a small. You see a small orange gemstone, a perfectly round sphere. That is about the size of, I'd say, a dime, like about dime sized in diameter.
I assume it's safe to pick up, so I pick it up and go, hey, guys, I think I found something over here. And so I like beckon everybody over to come have a look at it.
Bird perks up and looks over.
You can see that it seems to be a small gemstone. The orange inside almost seems to be moving around and swirling, almost like there's a cloud inside of the gemstone, like a cloudy kind of gem.
I don't know. I guess
Bird walks over to Kinnick and looks at the gemstone. Have any idea what this is?
No clue. I just found it right where Willa was standing before the beheading.
Before Brick, yeah, I know. Do you want to go? You go ahead.
I was just wondering if, like, you would know. I mean, clearly you don't, but, like, I don't know if you'd know anything about this sort of thing or whatever.
Nah, man, I just woke up with a magic hand. I don't know much about magic other than that. You want to go check out her quarters?
Sure. Maybe this might relate to something in that room.
Yeah, okay, sounds good. Hey, Sad, I look over and I see Sad Machine still crying, still drying off his bugs. I think we're good, just the two of us for this one.
Okay. You head to Willa's quarters, which is unlocked. Inside is a small bed, a small child's bed, a desk, and a very, very small chest. The chest is unlocked.
Willa was a child. I forgot about that.
Yeah, the water was a child.
Beheaded a child. Sorry.
Willa wasn't a child. She had a child.
The water was a
What's scarier
child.
than a water elemental? A child.
So you're the one that murdered the child.
I go straight for the chest and I open it.
Okay, roll perception for me.
Okay. I rolled a 19.
You have rolled a 19. So inside of the chest are a bunch of clothes, but you find a small, almost memo pad-sized notebook that has a lock on it.
Huh.
Would you like to use thieves' tools?
I sure would like to use thieves' tools.
Roll for your thieves' tools. Should be its own rule. Okay, yeah, you open up the lock and it opens up. Most of it seems to be a journal of Willa's, and most of it seems to be scribbles, but there is a passage that clearly defines that she was upset at the Orcish ambassador, essentially for passing a resolution to remove certain non-Orc and half-Orc people from a city she lived in, which inevitably got her husband killed, and that's why she was seeking revenge. That is the one noteworthy passage, and then there is a noteworthy passage at the very end that says, "He has given me the power."
Hey, Kinnick?
Jesus.
Yeah, what's up? What'd you find?
Take a look at this. First of all,
Okay.
scribbles. Fucking bitch was mad.
Wow, racism. I hate that.
Yeah.
There's a grocery list in there. She's written like the entire lyrics to a Dragon Force song in there.
Oh,
She's a multi-dimensional elemental. Kinnick, I think we killed a freedom fighter.
Oh God. Oh, we didn't. No, we didn't do anything. That was Brickhouse.
Kinnick, out of the two of us here, who dealt more damage to her?
That's irrelevant. You would have done more damage. I saw that burning rapier.
Okay. Well, regardless, I don't like. I'm looking at the board and I'm seeing Brickhouse slowly approaching us, and it's giving me so much anxiety.
to say, I want to state clearly earlier. We're gonna roll back just about. Let's say like 5 minutes where Brick is still in the captain's quarters.
Okay.
Brick, you enter the captain's quarters and Chad Randy is laying in bed and he just gets up and says, "What?"
My business permits me to be here.
Okay, darling. All right. Do you want some water?
What are the pillows made of?
What was that, Brick?
Pillows. What are the pillows made of?
They're made of feathers, Aarakocra feathers. I bought them at a very fine price.
Now things are starting to make sense. I leave the cabin.
Brick House Private PI. He puts private in front. Yeah, private investigator. Wait, it should say on the door, private PI investigator. private investigator. Okay, back to you boys.
Oh boy. So, but Kinnick, this part is the really interesting bit. The I have the power. Do you think that's what's in the stone?
I mean, it has to be important. She was keeping it on her at all times.
In an unlocked chest, but the journal itself was, so she didn't want anyone reading this.
Right.
God, it's like Anne Frank. Sorry, what?
You hear a
I don't say that in character.
What's I need you to roll for passive perception real quick.
Me?
Yep.
15.
Same with Kennick.
Is that just normal perception?
Yep. It's there is this roll for it, but I don't know. Okay. You both hear and a skittering across the floor. Both of you roll a dex save.
Oh fuck me.
Oh, God.
12.
Oh, oops.
One
you hear
critical fail.
Out from under the bed is Willa's decapitated head with basically water spider legs, and it crawls up and it grabs at Kennick's face. It latches onto his face. Take 2 damage. Yeah, it starts to drown you.
Oh fuck! I gotta think fast. Do I have to roll for initiative?
I'm setting a timer for 3 minutes. No, it's not combat, but I'm setting a timer right now. So pause 1 second, and I'm setting a timer. 3 minutes, go.
Okay. Oh shit! I take out my rapier and I try and jam it into the head.
Oh
okay.
My god.
Roll a d20.
What else am I gonna do, Kinnick? How do I roll a d20? Oh, fuck me.
Oh.
Kennick, roll a dex saving throw again.
Avery!
Third.
Crit fail. Oh my god.
You stab right through, and what's your rapier's damage?
My rapier's damage? Do I need to roll for that?
Oh yeah, roll damage.
Oh god!
You rolled a 10. Your rapier, you try to jam the head, but it slams past the head. It jams right into Kennick's shoulder and pierces right through him.
I'm so sorry.
Kennick, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god.
Okay, you pass. I'll extend the timer by a minute. You now have 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock.
Can I tell?
What's the yelling in here?
Can I perfectly tell my suitor to Ember Dragon to use fucking what's the sting on the head?
Yes.
Okay.
Roll for an attack with sting.
I can't. There's enough.
Roll a d20.
Nothing strong rolls. All
That's the attack roll, and then roll the damage dice.
Which is
13.
13 you hit. Roll the damage dice.
1d4.
Yep.
2.
It uses sting and it pierces right into what you would assume would be the brain, and the head stops.
Okay.
And it turns, it slowly starts to melt into water and pools down to the ground and seeps through the floorboards of the ship.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh god! Jesus!
I'm so sorry, Kinnick. I'm so sorry.
My shoulder! Jeez! How did you miss it and hit my shoulder?
You were writhing around a lot, my friend.
Remember, you
It
took
was
12.
trying to
You
eat
took
me.
12 damage.
Sad Machine.
God. I need healing.
Sad Machine excitedly goes into the room and says, "I dried off my cockroach," and then he just sees Kennick's shoulder and
Gushing
passes
blood.
out.
I roll a strength to grip Kennick violently.
Oh my god.
You grip Kennick
rolled a
violently.
14.
I use Lay of Hands to heal 10 HP.
Nice.
I release him.
Oh,
The wound closes up with a meaty thwarp.
okay, so I'm on 20 health then.
Yep, but your hair is super wet and sticky.
I'm like,
That's the 2 damage that you still have. Your hair is really sticky. You've damaged your scalp.
towel. Oh my god.
Bro, you're gonna have elemental dandruff. It's gonna be grody.
Maybe they'll power. Maybe they'll power me up.
That's a move. You're gonna use the dandruff with your burning hands. Scratch your head on the ground and burn the dandruff. I'm horrified by what's coming out of my mouth. Okay, all right.
Did anybody see where it went? Oh my god, is it still here?
It melted.
But like it melted through the floorboards.
That's what what?
But
Like a liquid. It turned into water. I think. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
I mean, she turned into liquid before. Is she still alive? What is happening?
Suddenly, Illa becomes the Kraken.
No, I wouldn't be that mean. Yeah, I know, but no. You are safe. Essentially, this part of the adventure is over. The murder mystery is done, and you all can rest for the rest of your voyage. On the ship, is there anything you guys would like to do before reaching Carn?
I feel like everyone here except for Brick is gonna have a hard time falling asleep tonight. Can we roll for insomnia?
You could actually roll if you feel like it's pertinent. I will allow you to roll wisdom saving throws for your character's anxiety, and you get an inspiration if you choose to roll for the wisdom saving throws.
Okay,
Brick,
Yes.
you get an inspiration regardless
Absolutely.
because that's what your character's gonna do is just
yeah.
Inspired by the fact that he didn't murder Willa and it still was alive even after cutting off its.
I've learned about the pillows. I can think about that.
I had to. All right.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna break character for a second as DM and say I had to do something. You guys threw the body in the water.
You could have made it so that the fucking ship turned on us, Brendan.
I rolled a 5 on my wisdom saving throw, so
I rolled
Okay.
a 14.
Bro, you're not getting good sleep for the rest of this voyage.
You have an inspiration.
As if he had.
do I have an inspiration?
Avery and
Any-
Sad Machine surprisingly get good naps and great sleeps.
It's because I'm passed out.
You're
I
gonna
don't know
sleep
if that
like Goku 3 days and you're out.
Yeah, exactly.
So is everybody going to bed now? Is that like the thing?
I mean, somebody has to drag me to bed. I'm still passed out.
Basically, at
has
this
to.
point, the
Okay, well, I sleep on the cold, hard ground, and
No,
everybody just...
I drag Sad Machine back to the quarters.
Okay.
Can I instead, since I'm not going to be sleeping, spend the entire night studying the weird thing that we got from Willa, or where Willa was?
Yeah, roll 2 Arcana checks because it'll be 2 days before you arrive in Carn. We're essentially treating this like fast travel where basically you guys are on the ship. There's only 2 days left in the voyage. We'll say it's been 2-3 days since you set sail. It's about a 5-day trip.
Okay. All right. First roll was
20.
20.
Nice. Okay.
Second roll was 10.
You discover that the gem seems to be you can definitely tell from the energy and the signature that's still left on it that the small gem may be extra planar in nature, extra dimensional in nature. It may. You can't completely tell. It seems like there's some other energies mixed in there, but you fine tune your magical senses, and one of the signatures, or at least part of the signature itself, is multidimensional.
I try using it with my iPod.
Like,
You,
what
you
do
start
do?
you start hearing
smash-
Sweet Caroline.
Oh!
Yeah.
Knowing Kinnick, he's into it.
For the rest of the trip, you guys have a great time. You eat some great meats. You discover that John Johnson actually has a wife, Mary Maryson, and they both wear the old men capes and the little old men hats, and they both carry a candle everywhere they go.
She kept her maiden name. That's rough.
They're in it
Slap
for the
in the
love.
face.
She didn't want to be a Mary Johnson. You're always standing on the deck of the Abraham as Carn starts to come into view. It is a small port city on the coast of the human lands, and it has a big wall that is kind of surrounding the port with 2 lighthouses. Essentially, it's a small port that can hold a couple of ships, and it has a wall on the outer edge of the town as well as a small mayor's castle. The ship itself leads into the port and then docks. Captain Chad Randy addresses the crew and all of you on the deck of the ship. What did you roll a con saving throw for?
I wanted to see if I was going to vomit the second I got off the ship.
Land sickness.
Yeah.
No,
just residual seasickness.
Dude, you could have freaking thrown up on Willa or one of the water elementals. Would have fucked up the pH balance. Captain Chad Randy addresses you all on the ship and says, well, you boys have solved a murder mystery, kind of, probably. Thank you so much for helping me out on the ship, and I hope you do well in your future endeavors. I don't really have anything to give you except my kindest, probably thanks.
You're welcome.
No, you're welcome. I believe
thank
that
you.
Gabblegoose has some information to give you regarding the mission that they have for you. And if you'd ever like to ride on my ship again, you're gonna have to pay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wait, we don't have return journeys? They didn't.
We would have. I imagine there's a reason he's mentioning it now, Kinnick.
This is really unfortunate.
You set his boat on fire.
I mean, the big thing is I'm not going to be docking here for long. I have to get back. They probably have transportation when your mission is complete.
You should keep an eye out for, like, spider heads, by the way, like, on your boat.
Yes, you've mentioned it several times to me while we were dining. I understand.
Just can't forget.
I won't forget about the lady spiderhead. Don't you worry, little boy.
I can't believe Kennick committed arson.
I'm so excited to be far away from Chad Randy. He makes me very uncomfortable.
Gabblegoose comes up and says, I have these dossiers for each of you regarding the mission. There is I would say informant, but more like contact that I'd like you to meet at the Adventurers Guild. I don't know for sure if he's there right now, but essentially once you meet him, he'll explain the details and then have you open these dossiers. Please do not open and read the contents before you meet him. You just won't understand the information there within.
Okay. Sounds good.
Sure.
And I wish you boys a wonderful adventure. If you need to know...
Does he give us the dossiers right now?
He hands you all the dossiers for the mission, and then for some reason awkwardly salutes you, spins about, and heads back into the crew quarters of the ship. The gangplank is now down, the ship has been checked in, and it is ready to go. You boys can disembark. In Carn, there are, basically right now you're on the docks, there are a ton of sweaty sailors that are moving boxes from another commercial ship. There is the smell of the sea in the air, and you can feel the salty wind on you as you have been able to this entire time.
Quick question. Does comprehend language work through paper? Like, could I read the contents of a dossier?
I imagine it's a cryptograph. If you won't understand the information, it's probably a cryptograph of some kind.
No, what I'm saying is, can I comprehend language without opening the dossier? This is what I'm asking.
No, you would have to open the dossier to be able to comprehend it. Yes, and also the comprehend language doesn't work for cryptic or cryptograms for basically secret languages. So yeah, you guys have arrived in the port city of Carn. There are shops, there are taverns, but there is also the Adventurers Guild, which is a big wooden building that you can see off in the distance.
Okay.
Anyone need to do some shopping? I know, Kennick, you said you needed a knife.
Yeah. I look at Amber like, yeah, I do. So yeah, I want to go to like a local knife store.
Yes, a blacksmithery.
A blacksmith, Cameron. A blacksmith.
Uh-oh.
There is a blacksmithy in Carn.
Did you say that in character?
No.
Because if you did, I was like, I gotta go with him, guys.
There is a blacksmithy. You basically a nearby guard points you in the direction of the nearby blacksmithy. It's called Cool Knives.
Nice.
Kenny goes, "Oh, sick, a knife store."
It's called Cool Knives and Other Things.
Sweet.
Just to make sure that you know that he's not all about knives.
You go in and it's mostly hammers.
Wait, so
How much gold do I have?
so you guys are going to a knife store?
Yeah, I'm probably going with him. I'm probably going with him anyways.
Okay, well, I'm probably Sad Machine's probably gonna go to a magic store again. So he's gonna go stumble over there.
What's Brick House doing?
Vibrating.
Scoping out the area.
Okay.
Is he sneaking?
Ominous.
No.
Okay.
Very ominous.
Okay. David, a guard points you in the direction of 34-7, a magic store. It is
Okay.
it is a small brick and mortar building.
Okay.
Right. Otherwise, let's do let's do the two boys. Yep. Let's do the two boys going into the smithy. You walk into the smithy, smeltering with the heat from the forge, and a gruff dwarf with a very long gray beard and blonde eyebrows for some reason pulls off a sweltering, almost medieval welding mask to look at you. He's wearing a thick blacksmith apron. He says,
Hi,
he sets down the thing in his tongs, the hot metal in his tongs, and takes off his work gloves and heads behind a wooden counter situated a little bit far enough away to where it won't, start on fire, but just close enough for it to still be hot.
Hi there, Kennick. I was wondering if you would be able to smith me a knife.
The name's Dinkle Sunbottom. Thank you, Travis Vapes, for the Patreon name.
Ooh, a dragonborn.
No, he's a dwarf.
Oh, so you lied to me.
Yeah. I'm not gonna make them all dragonborns.
You did say that.
I did, but that's so mean. Some people have specific requests for race, so that'd be so mean.
Oh, fair.
You're looking for a high quality knife.
Within like a price range, yeah.
Iron, steel, copper, bronze. What material?
Well, I'm not much of a knife guy. What do you recommend?
Steel's good.
Bird is laughing behind Kinnick. Cackling even.
And what would steel cost me if I were just wanted a simple knife?
Be 5 gold pieces. 2 more if you want it to be serrated. 3 if you want a custom job.
What does a custom job entail? Just anything.
Well, some people like to buy marriage knives and get them engraved, so I like to make sure that I can meet all your necessary permutations.
Do you do any work with magic?
Nope. Got a brother 2 towns yonder. His name's Son Dinklebottom. No relation, except for the relation.
What is this bit?
This is weird.
He's an artificer. He could probably do some work. I could call for him. He'd be here in a day or 2.
Are we gonna be staying that long? And I look at Bird.
Don't look at me. I don't know. We're about to go to the Adventurers Guild to find that out.
True. I don't know if I maybe I'll come back. But I do need a knife just at the moment. So yeah, still, would you be able to like do anything with the hilt to make it easier for like a small pseudo dragon to carry?
He pulls out a selection, basically a bag, and sets it on the table with a hard thump. And it opens up to reveal many varied hilts. One of them even has a small chair on it for some reason.
Wow.
I assume Ember peeks up at the idea of a chair.
These are the free ones that come with it. If you want a nicer one, well, I could add a little leather strap for free, probably. You seem like a nice feller.
That sounds really useful. I'll go with that. Yeah, still one with like a little strap on the hilt.
All right. He takes a blade from another bag that he sets down on the table. He pulls out a third bag and sets it on the table, and pulls out a little leather strap, and he just assembles it like he's assembling a Beyblade. Just click, 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 and hands the knife to you. Here's your modular steel knife.
Is that gonna fall apart?
Nope. Did you just question my craftsmanship?
Well,
Oh God.
don't you usually like smith those or something? I don't know. Bird, help me out here.
I am browsing. I pretend not to know you, and I am browsing other wares.
You ever notice how it's like unsure if Cameron's even role playing?
I'm just messing with you. I get that question a lot. No, dwarven craftsmanship is absolutely fantastic, and well, I'm a dwarf. It's not going to come apart anytime soon.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Do you think I'd be able to call my shop Cool Knives and Other Things if my cool knives would fall apart? Literally, that's my one shtick, is these really cool modular knives. No, absolutely there's not going to be a problem. If you went over to, like, Great Knives and other stuff, absolutely you're going to run into a knife that's going to fall apart. But here at Cool Knives, I guarantee that this is the finest knife that you'll probably own. Here's a little piece of paper. He hands you a piece of paper.
Okay. I read it. What does it say?
It says 2-year guaranteed warranty. Make sure you keep that with the receipt, otherwise you won't be able to claim the warranty if it does fall apart.
It's amazingly. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You know what? You've sold me, and I'll probably come back tomorrow if I'm still here to see what magic your cousin,
Brother. Kind of brother.
kind of brother, can sort me out with.
Did you want to get an extended warranty on it?
I mean, 2 years is enough, I think.
But I have a lifetime warranty that costs just an extra gold coin.
Drive a hard bargain.
Why are you doing a pirate voice?
But no, thank you. I'm fine with just the 2-year warranty.
Suit yourself, no worries. Did you want to set up a rewards membership while you're here?
What's a rewards membership?
Well, every 3 knives you buy, you get a free knife.
Brendan, you so consistently, the thing you like go hardest on when we play D&D is the fucking retail roleplay.
I mean, I look at it, but hopefully I won't be needing any more knives anytime soon, but
It's fine. I don't really have a rewards membership.
Oh, so you're lying to me.
No, I have a punch card. Here you go. He hands you a punch card.
Is just him stabbing it with a knife.
I take the punch card, I guess.
You take the punch card and realize that even the punch card is sharp.
Wow. Add that to your
right.
inventory, please. Can I?
Sure.
Bird approaches the counter. Hey, you got any throwing knives here?
Absolutely. What kind of material are we looking?
Probably steel.
Alrighty, that'll be 3 gold coins for a set of 8.
All right, sounds great.
Wait.
And if you buy the extended warranty, I'll sell you 4 more knives.
Ooh, how much is the extended warranty?
1 gold coin for all of them.
Ooh, 12 knives for 4 gold. I'll take that.
Absolutely, here you go. And here's your punch card. This one's different.
Excellent.
You can throw this one.
Oh, for 1 throwable punch card. What's the what's the dice roll on that if I decide to use it?
It's gonna be 1d4.
Okay, hell yeah.
It's just a throwing knife. It's a throwing knife in the shape of a sharp punch card.
Beautiful. Okay.
Wait, you got all those knives for 8 gold? But
they're smaller and they're built differently. Yours is a full, like, you can write down modular knife.
Okay, modular knife. Sweet. That's gonna fall apart.
As DM, I will give you my Dungeon Master word. The modular knife will not fall apart.
Okay.
Unless you have to turn in the warranty.
It works for exactly 2 years.
I gotta say,
no longer.
I gotta say, I couldn't help but notice that Kinnick was was put at ease about the quality of the knife once he found out that the quality was tied to the maker's race.
No, I got put to ease after the warranty.
The warranty? You were questioning the warranty.
I was questioning the year warranty. The lifetime warranty.
All right. You want to switch over to David at the 24/7 Magic Store.
Yes.
David, you enter the store, and it is a small, whimsical, generic fantasy store. There is an older looking gentleman with a slightly pointed but dented hat, wearing velvet purple robes. His hat is also purple.
Does he look friendly?
He looks pretty friendly. He looks like a grandpa. He's got some radiant grandpa energy.
Okay.
Oh, hello. It's me. I'm Cedric Beaterson. Welcome to my 24/7, 48 days a week magical store.
Oh, Sad Machine starts counting on his fingers. And he just accepts it.
What can I do for you, my young little lad?
I have a question about this, and he takes out the celestial synth keyboard. Do you know what this could be or where it could come from?
Very interesting indeed.
It's the dark crystal.
I rolled.
Nope. Never seen one of these in my life. I have no idea what it is.
Oh.
I can tell you, however, that I'm feeling that it's probably a piano that you can carry around with you.
Oh! I never thought of that.
You got told that by the last guy.
Did I actually get told that by the last guy?
I guess.
He did get told. I'm pretty sure he got told that by the last guy
Did
too.
in fact
really?
told that by the last
That was
guy.
like 5 episodes ago.
All
I
the
don't
magic
know.
shops have some weird time dilation bullfuckery going on.
Why is that?
No, this guy's just dumb as hell.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. Is there anything else that catches my eye at the store?
A wooden sculpture of a squid.
What?
Roll for
It's a squid. That's a
Roll
wooden
for
sculpture
squid.
of a squid.
What's that do?
Oh, that. It can make you sticky for a whole day.
Sticky? In what way?
Suction cups all over the place. Every part of your body guaranteed to be covered in a suction cup. Or maybe your money back.
What? Maybe.
I don't know.
How
What do you
much-
think I am? Do you think I own this place?
What? Excuse me?
Do you think I work here?
Who are you?
What?
What do I do for? What do I do with this?
This is such a power move.
I don't know. Rub it or something.
No, I'm not talking in fucking character right now. I'm just confused as to how I should fucking
You hear a
roleplay
muffled
this.
coming from the back of the
Roll
store.
for initiative.
What was that sound?
Huh? Oh, that's the guy that I mugged.
He's very bright.
Holy shit.
He's so forthright.
That's not a man to fuck with.
Even fucking Sad Machine's is a bit freaked out by what's happening. Sad Machine says, "Okay, well, thank you for
Leaving that man to die?
everything.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
worries. See you again.
Okay, see you later."
Yeah, no
I
worries.
go
I'll
out
see
of
you in a
the-
week.
I go out of the
In
store
a week?
in a week. What?
No,
Why in a week?
I put a tracking spell on you.
What is happening?
What the fuck? How? You what am I supposed to do? I used.
How would
can I
Sad
use a-
Machine react?
What?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I use Arcana to see if he actually
He did not
this.
put a tracking spell on you.
Okay.
You can tell.
Solved.
I just leave.
Yeah.
I just leave and I go get a guard.
You go get a guard? You're calling the police on him, essentially?
Well, yeah, that's a...
What's going on?
I went to this magic shop right there.
God, again!
What? Oh.
The guard blows a whistle and just starts running towards the 24/7 magic store.
Oh, what? I just go back home.
What home?
He gets on a ship. He gets on a ship.
This is a real estate RP now.
I don't know. I just go back to where the people are.
We're meeting up at the fucking Adventurers Guild.
Well, then I go there.
All right.
Oh my
Brick, did you have anything to do while you were in town before going to the Adventurers
People
Guild?
make jokes
He
about
was
Kinnick
scouting
not
it
being
out.
role-playing, but I don't think Sad Machine is either.
Well, I don't. What the fuck was I supposed to roleplay there? That was so fucking weird. I don't know what the fuck my character would do. What would you do as a normal person? What would you do as a weird person?
I would haggle
then?
for partial ownership of the shop. You're
Sad
forgetting
Machine, I'm
that
not
Bird
gonna
is a
do that.
criminal.
Well, Sad Machine is a good guy. He can't do that. He's an idiot,
Yeah.
but he's not that
Refer
much
to
of a
my
fucking
previous
idiot.
statements.
Okay.
God. Whatever.
What's Brick up to? Let's check
Yeah,
in on
what's
him.
Brick doing?
Been examining the road.
Just for rocks?
I would like to roll a.
Oh god.
Hang on a second.
I don't like this.
There's just anytime there's a pause with Mandy, it's just chaotic energy brewing.
I'd like to roll a knowledge history for what I know about this town.
Oh my god.
Okay,
16.
Carn is one of the major baronies of the United City-States. It is one of the smallest city-states, but essentially definitely one of the most powerful because it is one of the 3 port cities. There is a lot of trade and traffic that goes through Carn before it reaches the rest of the essentially city-states. So it maintains a neutral political position. You know quite a bit about its history, and you've even seen its mayor from afar, Mr. Gum.
I know there are a lot of witnesses here. I have no business in town.
Guess we go to the Adventurers Guild?
I suppose.
All right. You head to the Adventurers Guild. On the front of it is a placard that says Whitebeard's Adventurers Guild. Be here or don't.
Okay.
You go inside of the Adventurers Guild, and it's filled with a smoky air about it. There are many an adventurer kind of sitting around lazing about. There is a clerk and a notice board that's full of quests. Some of these quests may even be a little bit perilous.
Hey, thanks for listening. Perilous storytelling wouldn't be possible without the help from our patrons such as Alan Diver, Alex Steer, Buckshot Papaya, Q_, Dax Ritchie, Dreams of Ice, Eric Scott Gillies, Jeff Smith, Manuel Martinez, Marco Sotelo, Ryson, Looking Fresh Though, Ryan Rankin, Seawolf812, Sky, Spooky Ghost, Teague, The No Ninja, Travis Vapes, Tyler Collins, and Unarmed Toaster. Thanks so much for the support, and we'll see you next time.